I'm gonna fuck with it for a minute because I ain't really got no motherfucking choice right now. You hear me? Yeah, it's crazy than a motherfucker. But yeah, I'm gonna be reaching out to a few people today. Man, shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody tuned in. What up with it? What up? What up? What up? You already know, man. It's stupid early out this motherfucker, man. Peep game with the peep game with the motherfucking peep game. Yeah. Now, this the shit that's weird. Now, when we talked about that shit the other day with Malia, you heard the doctor's name. Did everybody hear the doctor's name? I just want to make sure everybody heard the doctor's name. Huh? Can anybody put it in the chat? Just one person. Put one person put the doctor name in the chat. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Hold up, bro. I ain't even had that thing yet. See, I'm coming to you early this morning. Maybe. Let me see something right quick. I'll make sure I'm good. Okay. See, I don't know if they gonna hit me like that or not. I'm gonna try it though. Yeah, I'm gonna try it and see. I don't know if they will, but like I said, I'm gonna try it. Okay, word. That might be all right. Wait a minute. They be tripping on the lighting. Yeah, it's always some shit with the lighting, so I'm gonna make sure I got it straight before I even start. Hold on. Woo. So if you get your coffee, yeah, I had to. Man, look at here. You know. You already know. You already know what this shit is right here. Okay, all right, now boom. This is what I was saying a little earlier as I started when I was trying to get my setup together and shit, right? All right, boom. I don't know if y'all heard what the doctor's name was, what Malia's doctor name was, but I did. No, I don't want to do no damn PK. Hold on. No, I don't want to do no damn PK. I don't know why that shit keep popping up on my screen. I want to do a PK. No, no PKs. All right. They always want me to do a motherfucking PK and shit. But yeah, look, right. I heard the doctor's name. And when I heard the doctor's name, right, I actually got a number for the damn doctor. So the number that I got for the doctor, that's right, Patel. So this is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna find me a professional, right? I'm gonna find me a professional out here, you know, that has medical field experience. And I want to build with you. Not on here, not on social media. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, definitely hit my DM one time with the one time, you know what I'm saying, Mama Wanda, when you get finished with this anyway. Yeah, I have to be careful what I say and how I say it right now. I have to be careful because there's people that'll be gouging at something that they really don't understand what's going on. Now I don't know how long that any of you been following me, but do y'all remember when I was working with the Reaper? I just want anybody to put it in the chat. Do anybody remember when I was working with the Reaper? Everybody remember that, right? Oh, okay. You see how we did that, right? Oh, okay. All right. All right. So you already know how I roll. Uh-huh. That's why I ain't really worried about this shit right now. The Clubfoot doing over there on his panel. See, I usually would be on some other shit, you know, and then I would go live. But I see now I'm gonna have to start going live when this motherfucker go live too, because the people that he out here tricking and manipulate don't know shit the fuck about what he doing. Yeah. Uh-huh. Because a motherfucker asked me, they was like, well, I went to some panel last night. Motherfucker say, who are you? I said, oh, okay. I was like, I ain't nobody. I told the girl, I said, yo, I just report on the coat. That's it. Period, point blank. Yeah, period, point blank. I said, I just report on the coat. That's the only thing. So with the whole situation, how it jumped off with the Reaper, like on some G shit, we was not only moving in silence, but the effectiveness behind the silence, man, was priceless. That shit was priceless. But with doing that, you know, I had my homeboy with me, and with doing that, you know, we made an attempt in order, you know, to put that heat on Nature Boy motherfucking ass, right? And in the process of doing it, you wouldn't believe that, you know, there were even family members that was a part of a private group. And the family members that was even a part of the private group, after all of the information that had been, you know, disclosed, all of the information that had been presented, you know, within the group, the family still didn't want to do nothing. They still didn't want to fucking do nothing. And it's wild as fuck. And it's like all the way up until that point, I was going hard in the paint on 50 Nature Boy. But then when I seen that, I started giving out more energy than what the family, was showing me as far as with their concern for their own children. That's why I fell the fuck back. Mm-hmm. I fell all the way the fuck back. Because I was like, ain't no way in the hell, ain't no motherfucking way in the world. You know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna be showing like more care, more affection. Ain't no way in the hell that I'm gonna be putting all my motherfucking energy in some shit that got to do with your children that I haven't even fucking had. I'm doing all this motherfucking shit, and it was as if the parents wanted to sit back and then just wait on some shit to happen. So when I peeped that shit right there, I was like, I'm about to move hella different with this shit. I was like, I'm about to move hella different with this shit. Now, out of the few people that I actually fell out with, who played like in the beginning that they wanted to take Nature Boy down, many of these people turned into people that I would see in Nature Boy lives or in his comments, commenting. They'll be screen recording them all day, ducking and dodging and waiting and all this old fake ass shit. But then when it actually came down for them to cam up, when it came down for them to cam up and for them to motherfucking show and prove, they ain't want to do that. And I be tripping over motherfuckers with this shit too. Ain't nobody got to move. If you out here on social media, you got a social media account, that motherfucker public. That motherfucker public. You ain't got to hide. You ain't got to front. You ain't got to get on this motherfucker and make it seem like that you gathering all of the masses together to present, you know what I'm saying, some new and exclusive shit. You ain't got to do all that motherfucking shit. Mm-mm. You ain't got to do that. All you got to do is just do like what I'm doing. Do like what other people doing and keep exposing this motherfucker shit. See, that's what that motherfucker hate more than anything. When somebody exposing his ass. See, that motherfucker won't say my name right now. He won't say my name right now. Because if he say my name right now, it ain't going to do nothing but bring people over here. I went up in his chat this morning and dropped the motherfucking globes. Yeah, I was blocked. I was blocked instantaneously by his weak ass motherfucking mods. But the thing about it is, I always show up. I let him know every day that I'm on your ass. I ain't took no motherfucking break. I think out of 3 motherfucking years, I might have been on a break for probably about 2 or 3 fucking days. If that, within 20 months, I ain't took no break other than 18 motherfucking months with staying on this nigga head. So I done pretty much, approached this thing from all different kind of motherfucking angles, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. It been a whole lot of different angles. And then I can't tell you how many of the former Carbonation members that I done interviewed. I got a whole file on that. It's recorded conversations. I ain't even played yet. And the reason why I ain't played the motherfuckers, the reason why I didn't play the motherfuckers, because it's some sensitive information that's within those recordings pertaining to members of Carbonation. Most notably, one woman's daughter, another woman's granddaughter. Then I had an uncle that I spoke to as well as a cousin. And I'm still out here trying to figure out right now how we can be on Bigo. Ray J on motherfucking Bigo. Ray J on motherfucking Bigo. But being that Ray J is on motherfucking Bigo, you got to ask yourself, right? At one time, was he a C-list, entertainer or actor or dancer or rapper or whatever? You got to ask yourself this motherfucking shit. Was he that? Is he considered as being that? If that's the case, then is Vince Staples considered a C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J list entertainer, celebrity, etc.? Think about this shit. And the reason why I say that, because Vince Staples is Zoka's first fucking cousin. He her first cousin. He her first cousin. Her first fucking cousin. So, being that Vince Staples is her first cousin, you would think that he would have a hell of a lot more energy for the situation, especially with his first cousin being impregnated, which everybody's seen pictures of her impregnated. Everybody's seen her on the video. But as far as her child, we still ain't seen no production of any proof that there was a child. The only proof that we seen was her stomach. That's it. That's it. We ain't hear nothing else. We ain't hear about no weekly, monthly checkups and stuff like that. We didn't hear about none of that stuff. But Nature Boy, the cult leader that's live right now, the cult leader would rather that, we just fall the fuck back. The cult leader has made it seem as if that this supposed to just disappear. This shit don't motherfucking disappear. Man, this shit don't motherfucking disappear, man. We're gonna be bringing up all that motherfucking old stuff and some more shit too. But one thing I understand, and I'm gonna explain this shit to y'all. I want to explain, and this is very serious. I want everybody to understand this shit this morning. That's why I asked you, did you remember the Reaper? Check this out, right? And this just keeping it a buck. Everything is not for social media. Not everything. You don't come out here and show your hand to everybody, because the moment that you show your hands, believe it or not, by the amount of people that's watching this live stream right now, just 500 people, you better believe without a shadow of a doubt that there are members of Carbonation that's listening to me right now. So anybody that know me, you know I show and prove with everything I do. I go to the other side and do it, but I do know how to speak semantics. I'm articulate enough to be able to say stuff without saying it. And for the people that's listening, that's able to receive it, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Peep game with a peep game with a peep game, right? So when I was going hard with my homeboy, the Reaper, right? When I was going hard with him, I had a lot of people, that was getting at me. And they was getting at me. They had an issue. And you know what the issue was? I'm gonna wait on y'all to put it in the comments. Tell me why everybody had an issue with, me and my homeboy actually going at Nature Boy's neck. Not that it mattered anyway, but what do you think the issue was? Let's go back through this thing so we can get some understanding. Because I didn't just start doing this, unlike some people, you feel me? J Star ain't even getting nobody time. But that's the motherfucking truth. Shout out to J Star. So I already knew that was going to be an issue off the gate. So what I told him, I was like, yo, let's just keep a low profile. I say, just make you up a name or something, just something catchy or whatnot. So he was like, word. He was like, man, I want to put this motherfucker away. I say, yo, word. He was like, yeah. He was like, I'm just going to call myself the Reaper. I said, yo, great name. So with doing that, as hard as what we was going on this motherfucker, look, right? I can't even tell you how many conversations that I was a part of. I was a part of many conversations with people that spoke Spanish that was so motherfucking broken that I couldn't even understand what they was talking about. Out of 100 words, I might have knew 30 words from the dialogue back and forth with the Reaper, and these Latinos. So he told me one day we was talking. He was like, yo, Wurld. He was like, let me call you right back. I was like, okay, Word. So I'm on live. So I leave one room, come back in the other room with my computer at. I'm on there and shit or whatever. Motherfucker came in the comments and shit, right? And when the person hit the comments, they was like, okay, I'm ready now. And when I looked at the name, it was a totally different name. Actually, it was a female's name. It was the Reaper. And when he hit me up, after I had, talked for a little bit, stepped out and went to the other room or whatever, I was like, yo, what's good? He was like, did you see me? I was like, nah, somebody commented and said something about a phone. He said, that was me. I said, word? He was like, yeah. I said, good money. And by doing that, he was able to be in my chat all the time. Nobody was grilling him. Nobody was asking him dumbass questions, because the shit that he was doing, despite what his job was, despite what his prior experience was, he was like, I'm going to go hard on this shit. So bruh would be going, look, from early in the morning, from the time that he wake up, bruh be on the jack. So many of the times when he would hit me up and ask me, you know what I'm saying, if I wanted to listen, if I wanted to see what the fuck was going on, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I'll listen in, But the people that he talked to, those people never seen my face. They didn't even know who I was, you see. But the thing about it with him and what he showed me with what he was doing and me trusting in what he was doing, he was like, man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He was like, my people are good. I was like, word? He was like, yeah, my people are good. I was like, all right, that's what's up. And these people ain't know me from a can of paint. but embrace me off of the strength with what he said that he wanted to do in reference to somebody that was in the country of the people that he was speaking to. I was like, okay, all right, that's dope. I was like, that's dope. Yeah. I was like, that's dope. I was like, I can't believe this shit right here. Yeah. And then, like I say, you know, and I still talk to him. I still speak to him. He always in my channel on YouTube. Every time I go live. He got about 2 or 3 accounts. But the point what I'm making to you is, it's great to be able to move in silence, because there's people now that's on social media that will criticize every motherfucking thing that you do. Every damn thing that you do. Now, if I was on this motherfucker this morning and I said, yo, who gonna call Patel? Who gonna call the hospital? Who going to the rehabilitation center or the hospice area or whatever? Who gonna do that? I don't think too many people will. See, I said this shit right here before. And this for you nature boy people that's listening. If I was in Louisiana, listen, y'all. If I was in Louisiana, I would make an event. And within the event, I would explain to people what's going on with this girl. That's right, Tanisha. And I would explain her name that they call in the cult is Malia. And I would show them, that's right, in hospice. And I would show them several videos. The first video I would show them will be the video of Malia and Velvet fighting on the beach. Afterwards, I would go to the video of Clubfoot dancing with Malia. And then I'll go a little further in the paint and then show them a part where Clubfoot put his rusty ass feet on her head. Now, in doing that, I want to explain something to you. This would be the effectiveness behind bringing exposure to a cult, you see. If I come out here today and I say, hey, this is what we gonna do, before that we even have a chance to do it, people gonna go back and they gonna tell Clubfoot. The mass majority of the times when Nature Boy was moving from place to place, I ain't capping, I'm not playing, I don't need no accolades, but it was because of me. Okay? It was many people that helped to get this motherfucker out the way, but it was because of me. Okay? It was because of me. Every time this motherfucker done packed up and had to leave, it was because of me. So I get it. I understand. So this is where all of the hate comes from with me. Okay? That's why motherfuckers feel some kind of way about me. I wouldn't give a fuck what the fuck that you feel. You see, that's why I don't be too quick to run to a motherfucker panel. See, I could open my own panel or I can panel just the fuck like this. You see, it ain't got to be all that extra shit. If it's something that I'm a motherfucking do, I'm going to do it anyway. With no assistance. I don't need nobody to have my back or none of that motherfucking shit. You know why? Because everything that I just explained to you, that is what I acquired. The person I am now, that came from the acquirement of experience. This from dealing with this dude. Man, I done even talked to dudes, right? I've talked to dudes and I've talked to women that played me, that told me a lie by phone, by personal DM, by video call. Motherfuckers told me a whole live lie, playing like they wanted to take down Nature Boy, but was having conversations with Nature Boy. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I was like, hold on for a minute. That motherfucker hit me, wait a minute. In the morning, this motherfucker hit different. That's that Dunkin' with that motherfucking French vanilla. That motherfucker so bad. But, yeah, man, I got a lot of flack from that stuff. Like, people started disliking me because of my investigative abilities. So I peeped game with that, and I said, okay, well, if we all on the same mission, if we all here to expose, i.e., take out Nature Boy, so to say, why y'all getting upset with me? And then it turned into a thing with the views. I noticed that certain people went live, you know what I'm saying, at certain times and shit or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, I see what the fuck you doing. I see what the fuck you doing. I'm going to be the first one to tell you. And I ain't trying to be funny about this shit. You can feel how you want to feel. I'm not speaking on one specific person in general. I'm just saying, if a motherfucker is afraid to show their face, if a motherfucker is afraid to cam the fuck up, don't trust him. Don't trust. And the reason why I tell you that, because a motherfucker got something to hide, you see. They got some shit to hide. Now, when people didn't see Reaper, the reason why they didn't see him, because if people would have seen him, the first thing they was going to say, oh, you Latino, what you got to do with this? Why you sticking your nose in black people business? Huh? Why you, what's up with you? You see? And that's why, I told the Ryan dude originally, I was like, why does this have to be about colorism? Like, what does this have to do with color? You see what I'm saying? I was like, if it's something that you're going to do, go ahead and then do it. I'm going to be the first one to tell you. If it's anybody, I repeat, anybody that's talking about clubfoot, I'm in your shit. I'm in your channel. Now, there's some people that have an issue with me being in their chat. It's some people that got an issue with even having an affiliation with me and the lower self game, and I get that. But the numbers don't lie. Now, if you on this motherfucker talking cash shit about clubfoot, and I ask you, what videos do you, what have you did to be able to expose this motherfucker? You better have an Instagram channel. You better be on Facebook. You better have some videos, and you better have a following of people that trust you. You better have a following. You better have a following of people that more or less depend on what you have to say. Peep game. And the reason why I say this, right, because I done seen a lot of people come out of the woodworks, and when they speak, it's like they speak so motherfucking articulate as if that is something that you can't tell them about the cult leader. I'm not a cult professional. I've never been in a cult, but just my affiliation from reporting on Nature Boy, I'm easy now to identify bullshit. A lot of the bullshit I don't even talk about online, because the people that know that they some bullshit, when they hear it, they say, oh, he on to me. He on to me now. He on to me now. So I gotta move this way right here. I gotta move this way. And I know that there's people that'll be like, well, Wurld, what's the update? And what's this? And what's that? Man, when I start looking at my channel, man, I look at my channel last year. I think it used to take me about, 25 to 30 minutes. It would take me 25 to 30 minutes on YouTube to get 100 people in my chat. All of the views on YouTube are real. They're not fake. They're not bots and stuff like that. So when I peep game with the peep game, you know what I'm saying, with all of this shit, right? And I noticed how my chat had got larger and got more interactive. It became more interactive, and it grew in number only because of the commonality that the people had. We all had a common motherfucking enemy, yo. Oh, okay. So that's your YouTube? Okay. Hold on. Let me subscribe to you. Yeah, anybody that's on the other side, I always follow them. Okay. Okay, I am. I got you. Say you from Virginia. Okay. I got you. It's all good. It's all good. It's been a while, right? It's been a while. And I almost forgot. I almost smoked on camera. Man, there's so much shit going on behind the scene. That's all I can tell you. Hey, look. Another thing, too, I used to feel some kind of way about when people wouldn't come straight out and talk to me. I used to get mad about that shit. Man, I done reached out to so many people, man. Yo, family members, family members of the cult, so to say, brothers, sisters, uncles, nieces, nephews. I did all that shit right there. And it got down to the point, right? Well, when I was talking to people about this cult, when I was talking to people and I was asking them like, yo, you think you be able to do this? Or can we talk about this? So when it got to the point when I was asking them about, conversing about it, it was all cool it was all good when we was talking on the phone. But when it came down to me saying, hey, can you just, talk to Nature Boy? Can you make a video and talk about Nature Boy? Oh, yeah, I could do that. That never happened. So then I said, well, hey, would you come to my live stream? Can I interview you, just for the sake of awareness to be able to put this out here? Okay, yeah, we can do that. I'm busy right now, but we can do that. But at the whole time, I'm thinking that, it was about their child or family member, so to say. Man, look at here. Man, there's people, man, that I interviewed, man. They would hit me back later. Like this one lady I interviewed that's related, matter of fact, I ain't gonna front. It was a grandmother of one of the Carbonation members. She was cooler than a motherfucker. Me and her spoke. Matter of fact, we ain't gonna sugarcoat this shit. I spoke to Efru grandma. So when I spoke to Efru grandma told me who her daughter was. So then I called her daughter. So then when I spoke to her daughter, which is Efru's auntie, the European auntie, I spoke with her, man. She talked to me about an hour and 45 minutes straight. Straight. When the lady was talking to me, she slipped up and said some shit that I always kept in mind. Nature boy don't know what she told me. But yeah, I always kept this shit in mind when she told me that. That's why I always be side-eyeing. I be side-eyeing Efru. I'm always side-eyeing Efru motherfucking ass just because of what her aunt told me. But I've looked at her before and I've said, man, Efru a good ass actress. Cause if y'all knew what the fuck I knew, then you would be like, oh, word? So it's a mole in the camp? Yeah, man. Yeah, and I've been feeling like this shit for a little minute. I didn't even want to say nothing about the shit, but to keep it real, and that's for the nature boy motherfuckers that's listening and shit. Yeah, Efru aunt told me when I interviewed her, and this is no cap. Efru aunt told me, said, yeah. She said, yeah, we got members of our family that's in the FBI. I said, members? She didn't say she had family members. She said members of her family that was in the FBI. And I said, oh, word? I said, word? So you got family members that's in the Federal Bureau of Investigation, but you're saying that your niece is in a cult and you're expecting a group of Instagrammers that's also in a group with other family members that's, connected to carbonation, but you want me to do something? I start asking myself, like, so why y'all want me to give y'all his location? Why y'all want me to call somebody? Why y'all want me to do this and do that? And when I peep game, I said, yeah, they looking for a fall guy. That's all the fuck that is. They want a fall guy. They want a motherfucker to do some shit without them doing shit. So I said, nah, we ain't gonna move like that. We're not gonna move like that. So as time progressed and people seen exactly what the fuck was going on, they would see me blogging and then talking about nature, boy. There was some people that peep game with my numbers and how my numbers had started to motherfucking excel. Oh my God, and they feel some kind of way. They feel some kind of motherfucking way. So I never even hinted at anything close to that. But I'm going to tell you, yo, and this is some G-ass shit. When we get out this motherfucker and talk about Nate Terry and what Nate Terry doing, I'm going to be the first one to tell you. And I'm not being disrespectful, but I don't give a fuck what the fuck kind of STD that Nate Terry got. I am one of the people that wish Nate Terry take her little bony ass the fuck over there. Take your bony ass over there so all of y'all STD having motherfuckers, y'all can all kumbaya and hold hands and dance in a circle and shower yourself, you know what I'm saying, and piss or whatever the fuck you want to do. Go over there and do that. But stop contaminating, stop fucking up motherfuckers over here. If you want to go fuck without a rubber, you want to fuck multiple men, you want to play like you in a polygamous relationship, go do that motherfucking shit. I ain't got to do it. I'm not going to try to stop you. I'm not going to put my neck on the line. Number one, because you are an adult. As all of the members of Carbonation, except for Baby Jahumi, you are all adults. Whatever the fuck happened to your stupid ass, then I'm pretty sure it's either Loyal or a faggot ass Caliber or a faggot ass Solar that's listening to me right now. I'm explaining this shit to you, right? As much as y'all sit here and y'all rep this motherfucker, as much as y'all got this motherfucker back, this dude ain't telling y'all a lot of stuff. He know that I know what the fuck that he doing. See, he ain't telling y'all a lot of stuff. So when I say fall guys, hey, listen Solar, listen Caliber, listen punk ass True. This motherfucker ain't doing nothing but collectively involving everybody. Cause see, he's such a bitch ass nigga that he can't just say, okay, I did it. Yeah, I did all that stuff. I beat my baby mama up in a circle. I actually possibly had anal as well as vaginal sex, you know what I'm saying, with Malia. I kicked the woman out for eating a waffle. Instead of all that stuff right there, he won't come straight out and say that shit. He won't say none of that shit. You see? So I done had to stay on his motherfucking ass. So when I think about this shit now, and as long as I've been talking about this clown motherfucker, when I run across people that are just now becoming aware of on what the fuck is going on, only thing I say is get your views up. Get your views up. Because see, it ain't about no views with me. This shit is about beef. Whenever a motherfucker put my name on a shooting target, I'm on your ass for life. I wouldn't give a fuck if that motherfucker was to fall out, pass out today. Hey, look here, wherever he buried at, this is my word, I go and dig that motherfucker up. I go and dig that motherfucker up, open the casket, and piss on his ass. Hopefully I done ate some shit so I can bend the fuck over and shit on his ass. That's my mentality. It ain't nothing about this clout ass shit. Who gonna do this? Who gonna do that? Fuck your dumb ass questions. Fuck your dumb ass and whatever the fuck that you talking about. Period, point blank. Hey, look here. If you're not doing something effective to be able to expose this motherfucker, shut the fuck up. We don't need a team or group of motherfuckers to get out here and nitpick and say whatever the fuck you want to say about what somebody else doing. My question is, what the fuck are you doing? Now, I've stuck my motherfucking neck out there. I don't put my neck out there plenty time. Oh, Wurld ain't gonna do nothing but do this. Wurld always post his address and do this and do that. It's methodically done. I understand that not just black folks look at YouTube. It ain't just white folks look at YouTube. You got Latinos and other different type of nationalities that watch YouTube. And I said, hey, by doing this right here, by me just putting it out here, it'll make people more inquisitive. Oh, that's where he at. That's his address. Oh, let's get this guy up out of here. Every time that I did that, it worked. Every time. So I'm going back to the same strategy. If anybody know me and know how I move, I'm going back to the exact same damn strategy. I got to. And the reason why I'm going to do that, because I've had success twice with doing it. This motherfucker bounced from Palenque. I made this nigga run from Managua, Nicaragua, and next is going to be Puerto Rico. Watch what I tell you. And it's going to be done in a conflict that can't be told in words. That's why I ain't going to talk about it. I ain't going to talk about it. I ain't got to talk about it. Because I know that a lot of people listen to me, and then they want to motherfucking discredit what the fuck I'm doing. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. You do what you do. Whatever you think is effective, you know? Because I've been peeping game with people that are new, you understand, to this mission right here. You feel me, Foot? I mean, it's people that's new to this mission right here. You know what I do? I'll let you do what it do. If me and you got an enemy, and you say, man, yo, I'm about to go over to their house. When they open up the door, I'm going to steal them straight in the mouth. Go do it. Go do it. But before that you do it, I want to explain something to you. I want to explain something to you about this individual, what this individual is connected to. And after several attempts of being able to put this motherfucker behind bars, I'll explain to you what happened. Yeah, I'm just going to explain to you. Yeah, I just want to explain to you. That's all. What the hell is that? Hold on. I think they gave me a new feature. I ain't pushing that shit. I don't care. I don't want to be a host. It's okay. But, yeah, they gave me a new feature on this motherfucker. It's some different shit now. I didn't even know that you could do that. Hold on for a second. Yeah, I didn't even know that. But I guess that's what people's shit look like when they gotta be a host or whatever. But I ain't no host. You feel me? But yo, the way that I did this before, that was the most effective way with doing it. Look at here. I don't need no motherfucking body to tell you the truth. And I ain't being disrespectful. I just, would like to have people around me that would volunteer to do certain stuff. See, I don't want to put you out there and make it seem like it's mandatory for you to do a certain thing. I'm not going to do anything that's going to paint or portray you in a different light, especially, with a beef that I have with somebody. See, it's different when I see other people talking about Nature Boy. It's different, man. And the reason why it's different from me, because I'm like, okay, so what's your issue with Nature Boy? What's the beef that you and Nature Boy got? I'm going to start asking people that. Aside from them just saying, I don't like how he doing this, I don't like this. What's your real reason for talking about Nature Boy? Let's just take a second on that one right there. If you out here talking about the cult leader, what's your reason for talking about the cult leader? Can anybody tell me that? Because the majority of people that's talking about nature, boy, they don't even have a genuine issue with nature, boy. They just doing it for clout. They just doing it to have some numbers in their chat, man. I can come on this motherfucker and go live talking about tic-tac-toe, man. The numbers still gonna look the same because some kind of damn way within the confines of talking about tic-tac-toe, I'm gonna be able to connect that shit and correlate it back to nature, boy, and carbonation and how they all are just like motherfucking stick figures. The lines I'm putting around they motherfucking ass, them lines I'm putting around their ass, that's gonna be them motherfucking lines when they ass is in prison. First they gonna be in jail, but then they ass gonna be in prison. See, I done been to prison. I know what it's about. That's why I speak about it like that. Because that's basically, you know, where I got my motherfucking claim to fame. I got my claim to fame. You know what my claim to fame was? My claim to fame was teaching people. My claim to fame was speaking. My claim to fame was being able to clarify things, you know, that most people didn't understand. I did it well. So I brought a lot of people towards me. And those people that I had that came around me, I gave them instructions. I told them certain stuff to do. And by doing certain stuff, man, we became tight. We became like a unit. We became like a clique, so to say. The same with Lord Self-Gang. Same with Lord Self-Gang. You see, at times you might hear me speak, yo, your mic too loud, or this or that. I do that, you understand, because I know that you don't know. I do it because I know that you're not paying attention. It's great to have somebody that's paying attention when you might do some crazy shit, or you might be out of order or whatever. You feel me? It's in the same sense within itself why Nature Boy keep all of them weak motherfuckers around him. You see, if he didn't have them weak motherfuckers around him, would none of this shit exist. I guarantee you, if there was no one in carbonation except for Nature Boy, if they all just left today, if they all escaped, if they ran away when his faggot ass was in there taking a shower and shit, that motherfucker would not get in front of the camera like how I'm on the camera right now, looking at you right now, just like this. He will not get on that motherfucker. He won't have nothing to talk about. That shit'll be so fucking dry. You will go over there and click on that bullshit and click right the fuck up off of there. You know why? Because he ain't really shit. He ain't really nothing. There's no basis to anything that he's talking about other than him being able to utilize other members. That's all that it is. If it was just him, I'm telling you, man, that motherfucker wouldn't say nothing. He wouldn't go live. He wouldn't do none of that shit. He'll probably try to about 3 times. I think the first time he'll be cussing and talking shit. The second time he'll be looking sad, waiting on some beans. But then the third time he'll go live because he'll be actually looking for somebody to pick him up. Like people supposed to be sympathetic towards him. And he a whole lot of motherfucking cult leader. I've seen it before. People have said, oh, he's a narcissist and this and this and that. Nah, it ain't so much about him being a motherfucking narcissist. It got everything to do with him living out a script what you guys constantly tell him what he is. The reality of the situation, at the end of the day, I can't stand motherfucking Nature Boy. I don't like shit about Nature Boy, but at the end of the day, he's still melanated. He's still a brother. He's still a motherfucking brother. He just a fucked up brother. See, some people don't even know, man. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I done seen motherfuckers in the street that been thugging, been involved in shootouts and all type of different shit, man. And people would say, man, you headed nowhere fast, man. You death struck. You death struck, man. Something gonna happen to you one day. You see? So it's as if that there were some people back in a time when I grew up that was so motherfucking gung-ho that just didn't give a fuck that they wanted somebody to take them out. People that was going through so much shit, excuse me. They wanted somebody to take them out. They wanted somebody to relieve them from whatever pain that they was going through. You see? So that's why they was acting out. That's why they was wilding out in the streets. It's some motherfuckers that want you to take them out. It's some motherfuckers that want you to put the Jim Jank to their head and just bah. They want that, you see. They just don't know how to ask for it. Just like Nature Boy. He a motherfucker that won't help, but just too afraid to tell everybody that he need help. Man, you can look at him and tell that he need help. And I ain't even talking about on a physical level. You feel? Any motherfucker that's younger than me, that look older than me, I know it's some shit that ain't right with you. It's something with your body that ain't right. It's something that you're not doing that's not right. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be 43 and he gonna be 38, which he done been 38 for like 4 years now. How the fuck he gonna be 38 but then look older than me? Why he look so worn out? Why he look so run down? Why his face look so hard? He younger than me. Think about it. Why that motherfucker look so fucked up? You ever just looked at him like his skin and shit? Where that shit be discolored and shit? Like, you ever wonder about that? Why does Nature Boy look older than me? Ain't that some shit? I'm older than this motherfucker. He had a hard ass life, boy. I meet other people that's my age. I had a dude tell me at the grocery store the other day, you know what I'm saying? He was in there, he was like, man, boy, I'm just out here getting ready, boy, for the birthday. I was like, word. He's like, yeah, my birthday's Saturday. I was like, that's what's up. I was like, yeah, I just had a birthday on the 25th. He was like, yeah, man, I turned 43 this year. Man, I looked at that motherfucker. I ain't even tell him. I just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even tell him my age. I told him some bullshit. I told that motherfucker I was 32. He was like, oh, for real? I was like, yeah, I'm 32. I was like, boy, you done had a rough ass life, boy. You was smoking too early. You was drinking too early. You ain't getting proper rest. I was like, boy, you looking fucked up right now. I'm dead ass serious. It's a lot of motherfuckers like that. Where they done been hanging in the streets and running around and shit. You feel me? Like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm like, yo, so the women, I see that be breaking their neck to get up in Nature Boy's live stream. Are y'all really attracted to this motherfucker? And if so, what are y'all attracted by? Is it his intelligence? Is it his looks or something? Put me on. Let me know what's going on. What got you to the point where you just go over there and sit and listen to a motherfucker that ain't talking about nothing? Man, I wouldn't give a fuck if that motherfucker had 50 people on this panel. Anybody that align themselves with him, they lamer than a motherfucker too. Anybody that listen to Nature Boy and regard him as being someone that got some information, being that, you know, these people will follow and listen to a motherfucker like Nature Boy, anybody that considers even sitting over there on that panel, they on the exact same damn level as Nature Boy. Every last one of them, even the women. The same way how Nature Boy has hinted at doing shit with young children, anybody that get on this panel got the same thoughts. Anybody in one way, shape, form, or fashion or another, you know, has aligned themselves with Nature Boy. That's why they hang around. That's why they hang around him. That's all the fuck that it is. You see, you know how they say that, like, birds of a feather flock together? It's the same motherfucking thing. Pedophilians, molesters, child abductors, motherfuckers that got, you know what I'm saying, like all type of different sadomasochistic, sexual, ritualistic thoughts or intentions of doing stuff with people, and people that receive self-gratification from certain things. All this shit right here is tied together. So when you look at Nature Boy, you look at the people that surround him, you look at the people that come up on his panel, all of them got the exact same damn characteristics in one way, shape, form, or another. I don't understand why any man would want to sit on a panel with a motherfucker, right, that's done sit up here and it's now it's known that this motherfucker put Velvet in a circle and beat her up. Them the motherfuckers I be wanting to jump the fuck on, to tell you the truth. Ain't shit gang. What's up, Ryder? Look here. Them the motherfuckers I be wanting to jump on. You know why I be wanting to jump on their ass? Because I know how, and no disrespect, but a woman, in contrast to a man. And let's look at it from the aspect of physical altercations. Now, you know, physically, anatomically, you know this motherfucking shit. You know that a woman has not been designed or built to do battle with a man. You know that shit, right? Uh-huh. Right. That's just like if it was a cult leader woman out here. I'd be talking cash shit about her. But one thing about it, though, I have a woman on my team that'll be going at her motherfucking neck like how I be going at her motherfucking neck. And the example what I'm making is this right here. You can't do nothing to no man. You can't do nothing to no man. Like, straight the fuck up. You can be mad. You can be pissed off. You can say whatever the fuck that you want to say. But your approach is different. It's hell of a lot different, man. just know that shit, man. You got a different approach. Because, see, in areas where you might start feeling sympathetic or you might get compassionate about certain stuff or whatever, I don't give a fuck because I'm a whole different type of motherfucking being. When that bitch ass nigga was saying all that shit about he apologized to me, and he done apologized to me 4 times anyway on record, on live. But the many times that motherfucker apologized to me, man, I ain't even pay that shit no motherfucking attention. You know why I didn't? Because I knew it wasn't nothing but semantics. I knew it wasn't nothing but a trick. I knew that by him playing like that, me and him were friends, he thought that that would be something to deter people from listening to me. He thought that, you know, by me and him being friends, as if that I would be cool with him. And by me being cool with him, then I would fall back with talking about him. Nigga, I'm gonna talk about your ass to the casket drop or to the motherfucking iron bracelets go around your wrist. That's the way it's supposed to be. Ain't no stopping with this shit. I wouldn't give a fuck how many of you carbonation niggas came over here. Hell, I actually want y'all to come over here to tell you the truth. I'm gonna start following. Let me look and see if I got a couple of these motherfuckers I follow anyway. I'm gonna start inviting them motherfuckers over here. Yeah, and I'm gonna start talking about the shit that they don't even know, just to see how the fuck they feel about that shit. Let me see. I'm gonna do that today. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna do that shit today. When I get out this goddamn live, if Nature Boy live, all the motherfuckers that's over there in his goddamn comments, I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna follow him from this account. I want they motherfucking ass to come over there because they need to know about that sick, perverted motherfucker that they follow. And a lot of them don't even fucking know. They are at this motherfucker banding together with Nature Boy off of the strength of what he's saying, that there are people that are attacking him. I'm being attacked. Nigga, how you being attacked? Think about it. How you being attacked? Attacked from what, stupid motherfucker? What the fuck you being attacked on? Who attacking you? Why they attacking you? Because you doing some fuck shit. You doing some fuck shit. Ain't nobody attacking you, dude. Ain't nobody attacking you. We just dislike what you're doing. And for the people that won't stand for this shit, man, we got to click together, man. And I'm being honest with that shit. We got to click together. If we all on the same plane, if we all got a common motherfucking enemy, we got to work together, man, just to be able to take this motherfucker down. I done did this shit flawlessly by my motherfucking self. I don't need no help. I'm just keeping it real with you. But anybody that's willing to give me help, oh yeah, I'm not going to turn that shit down. At all. Anybody that's willing to help. If you're willing to do something that I haven't did already, yeah, I'm down. I'm down. See, I'm not the type of person, man, that's going to get online, that's going to tell you every motherfucking thing that I'm going to do. That's like me and you falling out and stay in the same city. You think I'm going to go live on Facebook and tell you I'm about to come to your house and then do something to you? No. I just wait till about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when your ass sleep and I'll be over there. I'll be over there. That's how I move. I've been moving in silence for so motherfucking long. I come out this bitch just to set up smoke screens. Set up smoke screens. The whole time when all them people was in Nature Boy live, when the motherfucking police came over there to Managua, Nicaragua, when y'all was watching that motherfucking shit, when Nature Boy and them was live, me and Reaper was on the phone with the person that actually called the motherfucking police because the person thought that Velvet was a small boy that was getting beat up and Nature Boy kept putting his hands on her motherfucking ass. I was on the phone the whole time. That's why I wasn't live. The whole motherfucking time. That's why he be saying that shit talking about I called the police on him. No, I didn't. I wasn't the one that called nobody. Reaper wasn't the one that called the police on him. Tell you the damn truth. The person that we was on the phone with that stayed 3 houses down is the one that called the police because they walked up the goddamn street and heard the shit. Motherfucker called the police on your ass. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. So that's why he mad. That's why he mad now. That's why he mad now. That's why he mad now. Nature Boy, I done got in contact with about 3 people now over there in Puerto Rico. I done already followed them on Instagram. I just got to have a conversation with them today. That's why I'm going live on Instagram, just to be talking so they can see me on the camera. So they don't think it's no bullshit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I done already messaged them. The one dude, man, that messaged me back, he can speak English. And he was like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. And bruh was like, and he did what? And I was like, man, don't worry about it. I was like, I'm gonna put a couple videos together and I'm gonna send it to you. He was like, okay, man, okay. And what's crazy is I had remembered a couple days ago that it was a dude from Puerto Rico that was in my Facebook group. That's what it was. And I was like, hold up. Buddy from Puerto Rico that got the Puerto Rican flag as his cover photo. I was like, let me holler at this motherfucker, man. And look, after I told them where Nature Boy and them was at, he was like, oh, I know where that's at. He was like, that's like the country. I was like, word? He was like, yeah. He was like, that's like the country. He was like, Utuando? Yeah, he said, that's that's the country. Yeah, Utuando? He said, Utuando? I said, yeah. He's like, yeah, that's the country. He's like, don't nobody really, go out there like that. I was like, word up. He was like, yeah. I was like, well, that's where the dude at. He was like, for real? I said, yeah. He said, okay. That's all he said was, okay. So what I'm going to do with him, right, is I'm going to get him to spread it over the other motherfucker. So when Nature Boy be live and he be over there popping that bullshit and talking all day with all them fake ass motherfuckers up on his panel, that's how it's going to go. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Mm-hmm. See, I let him do all that talking. I ain't even got to lift a finger other than sending a motherfucking text message or a direct message. You see what I'm saying? See, that's how you move. You see, once that you explain to people and make them aware of a common problem, you see, then they'll group together. Then they'll click together. Like those neighborhoods where they got the community watch. I used to ain't like the community watch when I was younger, when I was selling drugs and involved in the streets. But now I like the community watch. I think that's a good ass idea. I think it's a great idea. No one has to make themselves known. If something takes place, they can just call in anonymous and say, hey, this or that happened. And they also, check on your stuff, make sure your house is all right or whatever. I like that community watch shit. See, I fuck with the community watch. I'm just clicking up with the Puerto Rican community watch now, okay? That's all I'm doing. Cause see, can't no motherfucker over here tell me shit about how to get in a motherfucker in another country. I done already dealt with that. Now, if I didn't have experience with doing that, it'll be different. I'd just be on here talking all day. Oh, he did this. Oh, he did that. Oh, he did this. Oh, I don't like. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, and then this happened. And then that happened. Nah, I ain't got time for that. I got enough videos for that. I got enough motherfucking videos for that. Matter of fact, I got a Rolodex of motherfucking interviews of people that's dealing with this motherfucking situation right here. Oh, that's a whole live fact. And the thing about it is, with these videos to provide to people, what these videos do is similar like if a person was to commit a crime in a neighborhood and the community watch actually sees the crime being committed. The community watch people ain't gonna run over if a motherfucker kick in your door or try to go through your back window and shit or whatever. Nah, the motherfuckers ain't running over to your house. You know what they gonna do? They gonna call 12. They gonna call 12. See, I ain't from Puerto Rico. I ain't lost shit in Puerto Rico. I ain't lost shit in Africa, the Netherlands, Kuwait over there, Saudi Arabia. I ain't lost nothing over there. I ain't trying to go there. Don't have no intentions of being there. I don't want to move from where the fuck I stay at to go some damn where else. But I know folks that do stay over there that appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the way that their country is being ran. I know people that appreciate, living in a certain area without having certain things around. Don't you like when your children can go outside and you don't have to worry about something happening to them? Don't you like that? When you just like, yeah, go ahead, go in the backyard, go on out in the front yard. Don't you like that? That's the exact same way that these people will feel in reference to their children when speaking about a well-known cult leader that has came online and said that he has sex in front of his kids. You feel what I'm saying? And let his son touch his penis. I mean, hey, it is what it is. If something happened in your neighborhood, I'm not going to fly from where I'm at to come to your neighborhood. I'm going to say, hey, yo, what up? Such and such. Hey, look, check this out, right? Yo, it's a cat, right? That's on here with this fuck shit. Yeah. Okay. Hey, what's your cash out? I got you with the one time. Okay, but hang the phone up. That's all I'm going to do. I ain't going to sit here and bullshit with it. You feel me? And one thing that I do know is this right here. You can't rush nothing, man. You can't rush something from happening. That's why I gave you the analogy the other day about going outside and putting a seed in your backyard, digging a little small hole with a spoon and putting the seed in there and then drop some bottled water on top of it. And then the next day come outside and try to make that plant grow. It ain't a motherfucker out here that can make a plant grow. Show me one. Show me one. Man, this motherfuckers out here, that's done cloned all type of motherfucking species and shit. They done made different species. One time me and my motherfucking homeboy was outside. Some shit fell on my arm. I flicked that motherfucker off. I said, man, this is some weird shit. I was like, I ain't never seen no motherfucking bug like this. And it came to me. I said, yo, man, this is like a motherfucking government experiment type of shit. Just like Nature Boy. He's a government experiment. He's the type of motherfucker that they done manufactured in a lab. See, when he was in that motherfucking insane asylum, when that motherfucker was in Eastern State Hospital in Virginia, the insane asylum, before we go there, I want you to think about this shit. You remember them Salem witches? Remember the Salem witches from Virginia? See, I'm from North Carolina. See, we was always told not to go to Virginia when I was small. We was told not to go there just because of where we from and how close that it is. The Mason-Dixon line and all that different shit, you know, the first 13 states, the colonization of those states within itself, as well as the states, you know, that did not want slaves to be free. So I figured out all that shit from an early motherfucking age. I already know. So when it got to do with them Salem witches, right? And you think about this from a spiritual perspective and of on the influence, you know, that people have received now that'll tell you, yeah, I'm a witch and this and this, this and that. Okay. I understand you spiritual and stuff. I can't take that from you or whatever, but you want to be a witch. You're saying that you a witch. The first motherfucking image that you seen on cartoon of a witch was a white woman any goddamn way. It wasn't no black woman. It wasn't no black woman casting spells and all that motherfucking shit. So, and it's just like how the majority of black women I've seen that think they beautiful, think they ass fat. If they go lie, they have a picture of Marilyn Monroe in the background. They have Marilyn Monroe in the background. I'm like, why you ain't got a, you know what I'm saying, a picture of Josephine Baker or something like that? I mean, like, why you ain't got a picture of Anita Baker? Like me, I thought since I've been 9 years old, Gladys Knight been the finest motherfucker on this earth until I seen Sade. I've been in love with her ever since then. I'm worse than Tom Joyner. If I seen Gladys Knight, I'm gonna run and tackle her motherfucking ass. Boom! Oh, goddamn, hey, goddamn, you Gladys Knight. You feel where I'm coming from with this shit right here? You feel where I'm coming from? Okay. With age and experience of dealing with this motherfucking shit, not one motherfucker gonna rush me to do shit, okay? Not one motherfucker. I wouldn't give a fuck how you feel about whatever. Whatever that you feel, come and address me with that shit. I hate this indirect shit. I hate this indirect shit. Now, the motherfuckers you seen that had a problem with me, they never came into my life. They never approached me. Motherfuckers done clouded off my name and wanted to talk to me and all that just because they knew about the amount of people that was watching. And in reality, I don't even fuck with the motherfuckers like that. I'm just keeping it a buck. I don't even fuck with them like that. That's just like right now. It's motherfuckers recording me right now because they think that I'm going to say certain stuff. No, I ain't. I'm here for my peoples. Everybody that support me, that put Lower Self-Gang over here. This is who I'm over here for. Trust me, I know how to move. I know who the agents are. I know who the motherfuckers that's listening. I know the motherfuckers that sit back and watch me and try to do what I do. You feel? I already peep game with the peep game. See, they could have did the exact same damn thing that I did. I think they're just upset because I have a better person to troll than them. See, y'all troll these regular motherfuckers that ain't doing shit. See, I don't beef with people on YouTube. I don't do that. I ain't got to beef with you. I ain't got to make no video talking shit about you. I make videos talking about the cult leader. That's the mission. That's the target. You other motherfuckers ain't the target, man. I think y'all just want to be up in the mix or some shit or whatever. Why you want to be in the mix? I question motherfuckers that. Instead of niggas being in my comments, saying all this mumbo jumbo to me, go live on your page. Go live on your page. What you gonna have, 150 people over there? Go live on your page. Go live on your page. Show us what you can do. Show us your following. Everywhere I go, I got a following. If I click off this motherfucker now and I go to Instagram, it gonna still be 100 plus people over there. You know why? Because they trust what I'm saying. They fuck with my movement. They've seen the productiveness within my channel and my movement within itself. So who better than King Wurld to come and fuck with? I'm going to wait on that shit. Because all these people that y'all been mentioning, this person did this, this person did that. Where they at now? Oh, this person was talking about nature. They was talking about. They stopped, didn't it? Why they stopped? What did they, what they life like now? Think about it. Huh? What they doing now? I'm curious. What are they doing now? It's some motherfuckers, right? I don't even say their name. You know why I don't even say their name? Because I know they clout. I know they want to be like King Wurld. That's what it is. And don't think like right now that I'm feeling myself and all this or whatever. I'm just speaking the facts. And I'm speaking the facts only because of what you guys actually show me. Y'all show me this shit every fucking day. Y'all show me this every day. So when I look at people that want to sit back and listen to my live stream and then talk about what I've been talking about online, I want you to think about how many times where I wasn't discussing anything that had to do with anybody else's platform. King of content. Anybody, you can be king of whatever you want to. I'm the king of content. If I go live right now playing music, it'll be 80 people listening. And the reason I say that because that's the commonality. You see what I'm saying? That's what me and those people have in common. I don't listen to Tank. I don't listen to Tank. I joke about Tank music. I don't feel Tank. I listen to Ron Isley. I listen to the Shy-Lights. I listen to the Manhattans. I listen to the Delphonics. You feel me? My favorite singer, artist of all time is Eddie Kendricks. After that is Ron Isley. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So I'm on a whole different level. See, I don't want to fit on your level. I don't want to be a part of what the fuck that you're doing. You see, if we don't listen to the same music, if we can't vibe out on the same motherfucking level, we don't even need to have a conversation. I understand that there's certain values and principles that need to be restored within these communities. I get it. Only thing about it is, I'm not the one to try to tell you what the fuck to do, okay? Through my example and with what I'm doing and what I'm doing alone. Hopefully this will encourage you to bring about more exposing of this fucked up ass nigga, okay? That's why I'm here for. You see, I can be live right now on a whole nother platform, but no, I'm live over here because that bitch ass nigga live, okay? I don't give a fuck about who live. I don't have to wait till this nigga stop going live. I wouldn't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck about the numbers? You think I give a fuck because a motherfucker got 1,000 people in their chat? Okay, well, I don't have 1,000 people in my shit too. What that got to do, it has nothing to do with it. It got everything to do with the truth, you see. And with the continuum of the truth being spread out here on social media, people will then come to the realization of who they dealing with. A lot of those people that I see on Nature Boy's panel that fuck with him, man, they don't even have a clue of what this motherfucker did in the past. And I ain't just talking about that shit about him talking about touching his son penis and all that shit. He can twist and turn that shit using semantics in so many different ways, man. Come on, man. That ain't what we talking about. I'm talking about the shit that he did in the past, you see. I don't align myself with motherfuckers that got murky backgrounds and shit, but I give everybody a chance. See, I'm not going to put my neck out anywhere and have me looking fucked up. I'll aid and assist anybody. I aid and assist anybody. If a motherfucker said, yo, I got a problem with such and such, such and such, I'll tell you what to do. I'm not going to do it, but I'll tell you what to do. I tell you exactly what to do. You know why? Because every time that I've been the one that put my motherfucking neck out there dealing with this shit, a motherfucker always said, oh, Wurld ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, Wurld ain't gonna do nothing but call the police. Oh, Wurld gonna do this. Wurld gonna do that. I ain't never called the police on Nature Boy. I ain't never called the police on. Not one motherfucking time. But what I did was I heightened and raised the awareness where there were people collectively that surrounded me, that listened to my videos. They picked up the phone. Motherfucker pick up the phone just like that. Yeah, they reported him. I didn't report him. So when he over there sitting up there talking about, I called the cops on him. Motherfucker, I ain't never called no motherfucker. I did 13 years in prison. The fuck I look like calling the police about any motherfucking thing. If it's some shit that I can't motherfucking handle, if it's some shit that I can't handle, I'm gonna call one of my homeboys and we'll go do it together. I'm not calling no motherfucking police at all. Now, I might do some stuff that the police may be interested in, and that may just trigger them to look deeper at certain things, but I'm not going to call the police, okay? Let's get that shit clear right now. Let's go ahead and clear that up now. No, I ain't going to call no police. I ain't got to call the police. I ain't never been no motherfucker call the police. The fuck? The fuck? Okay, so let's get that cleared up while we up on here early. Because it's going to be a long day. Because like I say, we will be paneling up on Instagram today too. Because we gotta shift this motherfucker around. See, if you on Bigo and you always on here talking about Nature Boy, go live on Facebook. Go live on Instagram. Yeah, heighten awareness. Do it everywhere. I go everywhere. Yeah, I might go on Instagram live by my motherfucking self today. I ain't no telling. Long as I'm able to continue to spread the message, that's what I'm about. That's what this shit is. This is what it's about. I'm telling you, this is what this shit right here is fucking about, man. It ain't about nothing extra. It ain't about nothing extra. That's just like when me and the Reaper was working together. Motherfuckers was saying all type of shit. Oh, he ain't this, he ain't that. He ain't this, he ain't that. And I was like, okay, all right, yeah. I was like, okay. Y'all didn't know the Reaper. Look, y'all didn't know the Reaper. You feel me? Yeah, y'all didn't know him. See, the Reaper, I met the Reaper when I was in the 8th grade. We went to the same school. I remember when he left and went to the military. And all that stuff. He was always a smart ass dude. When I thought that I was a thug. You see what I'm saying? When I thought that he was a thug. But it just so happens that years later, once that we reconnected, that we had the same skill. He was into computer programming. You feel me? And I was into cybersecurity. That's how that worked. You feel what I'm saying? So when people didn't know the whole time who he was, I just was tripping off the shit. I was like, okay, word. You ain't got to know who the fuck he is. Why is it your goddamn business that you know what the fuck he doing or who he is? That's what some of y'all problem is now. See, y'all want a motherfucker to expose their hand. They don't have to expose their hand to you. Just like me. I ain't got to tell you a motherfucking thing. I can go live and speak indirectly about a whole bunch of motherfucking shit. And you would just be sitting back trying to figure out what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about. Because trust me, I know the theme of every motherfucking thing that's going on right now. You know why? Because I got a team that's bigger than a motherfucker, yo. They bigger than a motherfucker, man. If I'm asleep, I got motherfuckers that'll record your whole shit. That's my word. That's how I know everything. I got motherfuckers that just sit around and do this shit. Sometimes I have 2 and 3 people recording at the same goddamn time. I wouldn't give a fuck if your screen was black or not. I still know how to hypertext mail the goddamn live, and I'll just put all the motherfucking words on the screen. It don't make me none. It's about what the fuck you saying anyway. Okay? So when I sit back and when I listen to certain shit, I say, well, okay, well then how did people get to this point right here? You know how they got to that point right here? I'm explaining it to you. Everybody, I repeat, everybody that I fell out with was somebody that was connected to Nature Boy. Think about it. Everybody I fell out with. Same people supposed to be taking them down too, but I fell out with them. Why you think that took place? Why we fall out over taking out the same person? Think about this for a second. You know why we fell out? Because they just didn't want me to do it. That's all the fuck that it was. They didn't want me to do it. That's why I just started reporting on the nigga. You ain't heard me for once come out this motherfucker and say, oh, I'm about to take Nature Boy down. No, I didn't. I said I report on Nature Boy. And by me reporting on Nature Boy, I already know what's going to come along with that. You feel me? You feel me? Oh, what's good, Divine? I see you. I already know. Man, you know I know, man. You know, I move a whole totally different motherfucking way, man. I'm from the old school, man. There's certain values and principles that, you know, that I just can't abandon. You feel me? That's just like me going to another hood and shit or whatever. Man, I don't never go to somebody else's hood and turn up. I go to certain hoods, man. And every time I go to the hood, I go to the hoodest convenience store. You know why? Because that's where all the traffic at. That's where all of the money at. That's where everything go down. I could go to the goddamn store right now, not know one motherfucker, and get connected with a whole bunch of shit. I can find out a whole bunch of shit just off of swag, just off of the way that I present my motherfucker. Oh, yo, hey, look, bro, come in my college. Let me holler for a minute. Word, what's up with you? Motherfucker just look at me and tell I'm with the shit. What's up with you? You doing all right? Oh, word? Well, who got that? Boy, I already know you got it, boy. You smell like it and everything. What's up, boy? Damn, you ain't fucking with it, boy. Shit, yeah. Shit, nigga, what you got? Shit, I paid it. Hey, look here, man. I paid a nigga one day $60 for a 3.5. You know why I did it? Just so he can trust me. Just so he can trust me. You're like, oh, for real? Yeah, you good, bro. You got another 20 right here, bro. You straight. All right, I'll holler at you. It's the way you move. Whenever that you got a motherfucker that want to jump out here and volunteer doing some motherfucker shit, don't trust him. If a motherfucker volunteer to do some shit, don't trust him. You hear me? If you volunteer to do some shit, don't trust him. See, this how I am. If a motherfucker volunteer to do some shit against an enemy that I have, I'm gonna let him do it. You know why? Because every time I've made an attempt to do it, y'all ain't did nothing but hated on me. Oh, Wurld did this, Wurld did that. He would have no fuse if it wasn't talking about this. What? You get mad at me. So if I start applying pressure, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of people that's gonna say, I did this and I did that. But them whole bunch of people that's gonna be hating, talking about I did this and did that, they ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing but get on here and go live. I'm telling you, yo. Motherfucker ain't gonna do them but get on here and go live. That's all they gonna do. They ain't gonna do shit. Motherfucker ain't gonna take out no, ain't gonna put in no calls, ain't gonna do no paperwork. Motherfucker ain't gonna do none of that. Yeah. Ain't gonna do that shit, man. And pardon me, I'm just hitting my shit. So if you hear me motherfucking fire up a motherfucker's cigarette, you hear this shit right here, it's because I be on here talking and I put the motherfucker out. So that's why you hear it so many times. Because whenever I get a break, I just fire back up and hit it. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't go live begging for beans. Yeah. You, hey, Indica, when I said that shit, I meant that motherfucking shit too. And see, people like Indica, that's smart, that watch The Walking Dead, understand what I'm saying. That's word up. He gonna walk with me one day. He gonna walk with, hey, he gonna walk with us. I wish I would have knew about Walking Dead before I went to prison, because I damn sure would have tried out for that goddamn part. I wish I could have walked with Alpha. I feel like I walk with her every motherfucking night. Every night I walk with her. And when I first seen Walking Dead and when I seen how people was trying to survive, ever since the first motherfucking episode, I was trying to figure out how to get past all them goddamn zombies. And when I seen that, and I seen that it was a woman that was that ingenious that thought about cutting the motherfucker face off and putting it on her face, I said, that's some shit I need to get down with right there. I like that shit right there. That's how you move in silence right there. And they was called the Whispers. Whispers. It was real quiet. Real quiet. Them motherfuckers will be walking with dead people and still talking. Beta was talking to their motherfucking ass. Go, sir. Turn left. Go. We kill. I seen that shit. I said, damn. I was like, boy, I want to get with that motherfucking shit. I was like, shit, make me one, goddammit. I'll do it. Make me one, goddammit. Make me one. And that's the way I feel about this situation right here. With a motherfucker like Nature Boy, he gonna eventually walk with me. He gonna walk with me one day. He gonna walk with me one day. He'll be able to. He gonna, look, trust me. Once his motherfucking ass turn, he gonna be right behind me. I'm gonna lead him wherever the fuck that I want him to go. You see? Just like right now with the current situation that's going on. You ain't gotta force Nature Boy in jail. He gon' my grandma told me I was going to jail when I was about 13 years old. She was like, you going to jail. You going to prison too. You gonna go to jail and you gonna go to prison. I was like, man, you crazy than a motherfucker. My grandma seen what the fuck I was doing. My grandma was about 65 years old. I had to trap jump. We was in Modena. I had to trap jump with my grandma. Matter of fact, with my great grandma. My great grandma. That's right. I had to trap jump. Didn't nobody come to the motherfucking house. Nobody. I would just go outside. I was doing my thing then. Feel what I'm saying? Yeah, this was back in the day. But the way that I was moving back in the day, it aligned me up for things today. You see what I'm saying? People never thought that. People never expected that that's what I was doing. The same motherfucking way with what I'm doing now. People don't expect certain stuff. Man, you don't know what time I woke up. You don't know what the fuck I done did. You don't know who the fuck I done called. You don't know what type of email I done sent out. And one thing about it, I ain't got to tell your ass either. I ain't got to tell you either. Because if I do tell you, ain't gonna do nothing but criticize what the fuck I'm talking about. That's all you gonna do. Oh, I thought you was gonna do. You ain't thought I was gonna do a motherfucking thing. I never said that. All I said was this. I got people that'll handle this and that. Trust and believe, man. It's people right now I fuck with in my real life that's in my chat. I don't never make that shit known. I ain't gotta make that shit known. I just know that there's certain shit that they will do if it come down to it. You see, don't ever expose your whole hand. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Don't ever expose your whole hand. Because one thing about exposing your whole hand, right? Whenever that I'm live, and I got my cards exposed like this right here. Peep game, man. Peep game. Now, when I'm out this motherfucker live and I'm exposing this motherfucker, man, you better believe, man, it's about 10 or 15 motherfuckers that follow Nature Boy that's listening to me right now. They listening right now. They listening right now. That's why I won't go that hard. Now, if I was addressing him, you done already heard me address him. That's why I ain't got to do it no more. I just did it just so y'all would understand on how that I was able to decipher the type of person that he is, as opposed to the people that are saying, oh, you read him. I ain't read a motherfucking thing. I don't play with no cards and shit. I've been stopped playing spades and tongue and pity pack and all that. I don't read no tarot cards. I don't do none of that old weirdo nigga shit right there, because my people was not doing that shit back in the day. I don't know where the fuck you from. I don't know who was practicing that shit where the fuck that you was from. I'm from Monk's Corner. I don't know where y'all niggas from. Like, straight up. Yeah, I'm all the way from the South. I ain't with none of that old extra shit that y'all talking about. Period, point blank. But if that's what you do, that's what you do. If you feel like by you praying 5 times a day that's going to get you closer to God, do that by all means necessary. If you feel like getting out here and going live and talking about Nature Boy would be the end all result, of him, continue to do that. You know what I do? I just report on this shit. You can't get mad at me. You can't get mad. See, I ain't never got on here and said, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do. No, I didn't. I don't have to. It's certain people that follow me, that fuck with me. They gonna do it any motherfucking way. You see? See, I know that I'm the head man. See, I don't put myself on the front line. Because if I put myself on the front line and I'm gone, then what? That's why I sit back in the cut. I got other people that'll do it. You see? It's people that volunteer every day to do certain stuff, to make certain calls. You feel me? And then half of the time I tell them, like, fall back. Fall back. I had to tell Ty the other day, fall back. Don't go live. The One Rider, don't go live. Nicole, don't go live. Nah, I'll go live. Don't worry about it. See, they watching y'all any motherfucking way. And that's right. Just like Submissive said, we got motherfucking snipers on the roof. Don't go live. It's times I won't even come over this motherfucker. It's times I ain't even gonna get on YouTube. I'll be over this motherfucker just to show these clown motherfuckers what's going on. You feel me? I ain't gotta do no 2 hours. I'll be over this motherfucker live by myself for 5 hours talking. And I bet you the whole goddamn time that I am talking, you're going to get something out of it. It won't just be talking to be talking like Nature Boy. I don't like motherfuckers that talk too long. I ask you a question, just answer it. It don't take 5 minutes to answer a question. I hate people that talk slow. I hate people who don't articulate well. And I hate people that's full of shit. Whatever you got to say it. Just say it. That's all you got to do. Or I tell you what. Whatever you got to say, go to YouTube and say it. Well, you can see the numbers and you can tell how long that you've been live. I bet you once you go over there and it ain't but like 10 people in your chat, you'll stop. You'll stop. You know why? Because you ain't had the right intentions no motherfucking way. You wanted somebody to view you. I wouldn't give a fuck if it wasn't but one person up in this chat. And you already know Bigo auto-generate motherfucking followers any damn way. That's just like the motherfucker say if 726 people watching, it's really about 500. I know that. You see? But I play the game. That's like people that sit back and then watch me. When I first came over here, motherfuckers was asking me, how long you been on Bigo? What they got to do with it? You talking about how long I've been teaching people and speaking and orating? Shit, a while now. See, you doing it for the beans. I'm doing it for the exposure. You see? Motherfuckers trolled me to go back and tell shit to Nature Boy. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I speak a certain kind of way. It's motherfuckers that created Bigo accounts that was on YT. They came over here to watch me. They wanted to see what I was talking about. My shit popping too motherfucking much. Let me go see what Wurld talking about. You need to get with the team. You got to pick a side. You got to pick a side now. You feel me? Since you watch me so much, since you listen to me so much, since you like the way that I dialogue, come on, man, squad up. Squad up with it. Come on and get Lord self-game. You got to understand, when Sybil wrote that book and when she said World News, which is me, and the trolls, that's y'all. We the livest network. Ain't no other motherfucking network. Huh? Yeah, that's a whole fact. Oh, what's up, Vic? I see you comment. That's what's up. Yeah, but that's the thing though. You say you never discussed our conversation with Nature Boy, but you always run over there and kiss his ass though. So why you always kissing Nature Boy ass? You want to come up here on Bigo and tell us why you kiss Nature Boy ass so much? I didn't even know you was in the comments. You want to tell us why you kiss his ass so much? Because in the beginning, you was just talking shit about him. So why the fuck you in my live? You want to come up here and tell us? You want to come up here and tell? Hold on, I'm going to pull you up here. You want to come up here and tell us? So you been sitting in my live waiting the whole motherfucking time to talk. Okay.
What's up, my brother Wurld?
Hey, you know you my brother. You know I fuck with you, but you kiss Nature Boy ass too much, bro. That's why we don't fuck with you in this chat. I fuck with you. I fuck with you, your job and what you do, but you a flip-flopping nigga though, man. You 1 minute you say you fuck with me, but then you all over Nature Boy in his live smiling and all this shit. Now you know I record all this shit.
Now,
So
Wurld,
what's your motive with coming to my channel?
well, number one, I think there's a big, huge miscommunication and misunderstanding between me, you, and the Beam team. Okay? Because, you know I talk to you more than I talk to the Beam team. That's number one.
That's correct.
And number two, okay, you know, I got a lot of respect for World News. And even me and Nature Boy, the same thing that you said was the same thing he said to me years ago. He said that I was kissing your ass. Do you understand? And see, I find that, you know, odd, right? Because, you know, when I met you, Wurld, I wasn't an ass kisser. I was just meeting you for the first time. And you were giving me a lot of information on Nature Boy because you knew that I didn't know anything of this man. You had all the evidence. You had all the info. All I did was make a video debating him, Jesus Christ. That's all I did. So it was you that came to me and was like, Vic, let me give you a little bit more and more information, okay, to break down. Now, in the process of what I saw you doing, and I had to research you because remember, when I first met you, there was a lot of people that had put their own narrative out about you. So I had to learn on you on my own, which took time. So you fast forward in the present day world, what is it that I actually do online? I'm not a clout chaser. I don't chase Nature Boy back and forth. My whole goal back then is the same as it is now. I'm a DJ. I play music line. I take my turntables. I mean, I got my speakers, my subs, all this shit I'm setting up for the wintertime. You know what I'm saying? My passion is music. So I knew that I couldn't bring my passion to you and say, well, can you promote my DJ on your platform? That's not what your platform's about.
But why would I have to promote your DJ channel when you?
No, I said I never did that because, like I said, I knew already that wasn't what you were about. You already had your establishment. You've been around for years. A lot of people don't even know this.
But why?
You don't cover just Nature Boy. You cover a lot of shit.
Yeah, so, but if you know that and you fuck with me off the strength of that, so why you always running the Nature Boy live? You made a joke and said that you went to Nature Boy live after I dropped out of there when I trolled him the other day. So what was the joke about?
See, we never even got into that.
Let's get into it now. That's why I'm over the live. Right.
Yeah, let's clear it up.
Let's go. Anybody need to clear some shit up? Let's go with that shit.
Right. Number one, World News will tell you. We had one argument that was years ago, and we never beefed again. Now, let's get that off the table. On that day that World News clicked that link, when I was live, I didn't even know he was there, World. You could go back and watch the tape at the speed that you got kicked out and I came on. I didn't even know you were there in that moment because Truth Teller was live streaming the show with my name in the title. That's what I meant when I said we were watching you. It wasn't no fucking carbonation shit, bro. I was with a bunch of trolls online on YouTube.
Yeah, I know who they are. I know who all of them are. I've seen them before. I know about that page and the other page too, the Truth Speaker page and all that. I could tell you.
Now, I don't know, I don't know your relationship with that individual. You feel me? But that's where I saw the shit go down. And by the time
but you gonna play it like you don't know who that account is? Now don't do that.
Bro, look, bro, you've been my information from day one. You know
that person with that page got the same goddamn screen recorder that you got. The same motherfucking one. I done been seeing that, dude. So don't try to run that shit like you saying now you don't know who this person is. I know exactly who the fuck that person is. Any motherfucker that record
brother,
and play my shit on the internet, I know who they are. Anybody. And I'm gonna explain to you how I know. My keyword, which is not spam, is one. It's one. Anything, any video that come up that got my name in that motherfucker, or anything that I have already put as a keyword, it's gonna come up. That's how I always find the videos every time, and it lead me back to who the person is every time. Every time.
Right now,
yeah.
I mean, in your opinion, right?
Yeah.
Because there were a couple of your videos that I saw.
You never be live when that page live too. I noticed that too. You never live when that page live. Never. So you saying that you having conversations with that person? Let's get that straight.
Yeah.
You saying now you want to run.
Let's clear it up. You didn't know that?
You done name dropped. Dropped. So okay, so why you don't be live when that page be live? Break that down. So you just
because that guy in New York, World News.
Huh?
That's a guy in that's a guy in New York, brother.
I know that fat dude. I know who the fat dude is. He dark skinned. I could tell you some more shit about him too, because you know who I am, and I'm good with this phone. I'm real good with this phone. That motherfucker fool.
See, now, like I said before, World, hear me out, brother. I do not know what went on between you and him. I can tell you what went on between me and him.
Ain't
I can tell you what, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you what. Let me tell you what happened. Okay, people like you and that dude, y'all will record Nature Boy and post Nature Boy. Y'all do that shit right there. Y'all do that all day. I get it. From whatever account that you use. But the thing about it is, right, don't try to play like y'all don't know who the fuck that I am. See, that's why I had to come over here and make my presence known. See, all this stuff about back in the day and what you did with Nature Boy, and y'all had a conversation about the Bible and about Jesus and stuff like that. How can you have that conversation with a motherfucker, right, that's so religiously disrespectful in the person's personal opinion of children as well as women? See, it just don't make sense to me. It don't make what kind of
world.
So how you gonna be cool? How you gonna be cool with this fuck nigga, but then think you gonna come to my channel and my comments and that the people that fuck with me ain't gonna light your ass up? I'm just trying to figure it out, cause you know I fuck with you at the end of the day, but I don't do no fake shit on no level whatsoever. I don't give a fuck who it is, in person or on the internet. We're gonna stop this shit now. So why you fuck with Nature Boy?
Brother, do you believe
I'm
still hold on, because you made a statement. You made a statement, so I gotta ask the question.
Look, you know I've been locked up for 13 years. I've been around all types of
locked up too, man. I mean, we gotta communicate.
Niggas that talk all goddamn day. I'ma ask the question and you answer that motherfucker. We not gonna have no 5-minute conversation with every question. I answer the question.
But brother, you said something that wasn't true.
Or I drop your ass. That's how it go. You're not gonna waste my motherfucking time because I'm already pissed the fuck off anyway. So
what's the question?
Why do you fuck with Nature Boy?
I don't feel I fuck with him like you say I fuck with him.
Okay, that's the answer. Okay, number two.
Like I fuck with my wife.
Why are you over here in this chat?
World, I've been watching you since 2018.
I know you've been watching, but that's the answer. Okay, next motherfucking question. What's your purpose of being on social media?
I just said, brother.
No.
I'm a DJ. I'm an artist.
Ask the question, you give me an answer. It ain't no look. When a motherfucker asks me a question, that's it. That's it. Motherfucker might get at me anywhere. That's it. I'm gonna give him a direct answer. Give me a direct answer, not no long ass.
I just did, brother. Did you hear my answer?
What's the answer?
I said I'm a DJ.
Okay,
I said that, brother.
So that means now that you stated this publicly on social media,
when you told me I was a DJ, brother,
videos about no one else, but you will only be a DJ because you say you the king of trolls. I'm the god of trolls, but you said you the king of trolls. So you saying that now it ain't gonna be no more videos made about nobody else. You just gonna be DJing all day.
Brother, you putting words in my mouth now.
I'm asking a question.
You're not letting me explain anything.
When I ask the question, give me you on my motherfucking channel. I don't come to your channel asking you questions. I got a network, okay? So that's what I'm saying. You up here now talking.
But brother, didn't you tell me over the phone?
The question.
Didn't you come to my show and tell me to come to you?
Listen, brother, I've never told anybody to come to me. When I tell you to come to me.
Brother, you said out of your mouth that people that you have an open panel and you don't understand why people are having a conversation about you on other panels, but they won't come and ask you directly. So here I come to ask you directly, and your response is, why am I here?
Yeah, I'm asking the question. I'm saying, why are you
That's
here?
ridiculous, bro. If I was having a conversation over there, why wouldn't I come here?
Don't overtalk me because I might drop you because this ain't your
brother. I'm not trying to overtalk you.
That's why I'm telling you. Just the way that I run this motherfucker over here, it's gonna stay like that. It's gonna stay like that. Don't nobody get no airplay over this motherfucker. This is my channel. You don't talk more than me. If you want to talk to me, I report, okay? I interview people. So you want to talk to me, I ask the questions, you give the answers. We don't talk about shit else, period. Period. Everybody know that. That's why when I'm up here on the camera like this, that's why you don't see no motherfuckers in the box. They coming up here because they either got something to say or they want to ask a question. We're not here to kick the Willy Bobo and talk about how cool me and you are. Because I'm still cool with you. I fuck with you like that. Because I know what your job is. Like, I got a job. People don't like me because I report on Nature Boy. That's my job. People don't like you because you troll people. I respect that because you got a nice job. But what I'm saying, right, is what's the commonality with all this shit? Why you really over here? If you done been in Nature Boy shit, why you really over here?
Well, number one, World, I feel like you and the Beam team seem like I have this underlining motive to protect Nature Boy from you and the Beam team.
You do. You do.
Am my assumptions correct or not?
We feel like that's your job.
That's my job.
Yeah, because other than that, if I go look at your page, you talking about 2 other different men. Why you not trolling them? Why you ain't in their live?
Well, brother,
I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like, you talking about 2 different men on YouTube. So I'm saying, like, you go look at my page, all you see is carbonation shit. It's all about Nature Boy.
Facts.
It's a few videos, you know what I'm saying, that I got unprivatized. It might be like 10 that's about something else, but it's about carbonation. You know why? Because people pay me to report on this nigga. That's why. So what's your purpose, you know, for coming over here, jumping in my queue? What did you have to ask me? Was it something pertaining to Nature Boy?
Well, like I said before, I feel like there was a miscommunication between me and you. That's where I felt like. So I wanted to clear it up with you, all right? Yeah. Because like I said, when I come to talk to you, hey, look, there's some things I agree with you, and you know that. You know I disagree with that child shit. You know I disagree with all of those things. You know this.
Hopefully.
So in no way